everyone.
Hello.
How are you all doing today?
Doing good.
Just
Good.
peachy.
Excellent. Very good. I am getting one final thing set up, and that is the lovely Discord reactive image for our returning captain.
The gang's all here. We were just saying during pre-show that didn't realize Gerard and Shane have not been in a session together yet.
No.
Like
No, they haven't. That's
I met Shane as Ape.
yes. I actually was just
Funny.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, it's that Leighton knows of Zahani as the red angry ape. So that should be
good.
interesting. What do you mean this name's already in use? Give me a, oh yeah, this name is already in use because I already have a reaction for Gerard. Wow. Wow. I'm so happy. All right, give me a second. Excuse me. I've missed you guys. I hope you all have been doing well.
Yeah.
Brett, I'm not ready for Pirates to be over. Let's just
Yeah.
let's move the goalpost. Let's just
move. Well,
Let's just like go to some ziggurats and like fly around the world. And
well, the good news is we're not ending it today, so you're in good hands. Today is not the end. You still got some time. Smile. All right, here we go.
Oh my god, somebody literally in chat said, is this the misdemeanor finale? No.
No, it's not.
Not yet.
To be fair, in the last episode of Misdemeanor, Brett did say tune into the last episode of Misdemeanor. So
Oh, good lord. Why did I
believe this?
Is there something you're not telling us?
apparently there's something.
I mean, this could be
messing
the
with
last
us.
episode if
Yeah.
we play our cards wrong.
Well, I mean, apparently I'm not.
Any episode could be the last episode, I guess, when you think of it that way.
Yeah, apparently I'm not. There's something I'm not telling myself. Did I say that, or was I just doing a joke? Chat,
it seemed pretty genuine.
Oh no. Well, today's not the last episode. Hopefully not. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get all the audio set up. I mean, look, it's exactly what Dodger said. Any episode, if you play your cards right or wrong, it is. Yeah, is indeed. That is correct.
To jump off a cliff, then we could end our own episode today.
Yeah,
That
we
is
ended on our own
Hopefully
terms.
As dark as that is, yes, that is absolutely correct. You can choose to end it right there and then. Oh, there we go. Ah, yes. Wonderful. All right, now I'm going to do a switcheroo. Give me a move. Hey, there they are. There's the whole crew right there in the bottom left corner. Very exciting.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, wasn't everyone going to take like basilisk venom or something? So
Yeah, we were gonna get meta information and be like, I just think I want to extend my life now and go to sleep
Yeah, I don't know why.
500 years.
This just sounds like a good idea.
Like the future's gonna be popping.
Yeah, what if we all did that? I'm adjusting everyone's audio levels because it has been a couple of weeks, so audio levels are all over the place. And chat's all like, this person's quiet, this person's loud. And I'm like, I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying my best.
When did I say, does it smell like death? I don't remember saying that.
You always.
No, you definitely said that.
You always say that. Yeah,
that
you
was
always.
The first episode when you were like on the ship and you were like, does the water smell like death?
Yeah, that's a key Luna phrase. You always say.
A key Luna phrase?
Yeah, I
wouldn't go that far.
Well, the first piece of merch we're releasing of IO is Luna saying it smells of death. It's true. I'm kidding.
Buy it.
I would love to do IO merge, but I have no idea what to do and what I'd want to do, and I'd also want to make sure everyone was getting involved in that. But we gotta I feel like we definitely have to do some sort of like misdemeanor finale shirt or something like that with the whole crew of the misdemeanor. Get everyone in there as a memory, as a final memory of the misdemeanor.
memory.
Yeah. Not a
I've
memory.
been practicing my Brooklyn accent or the New York accent that you're trying to teach me how to do.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Are you talking about? Oh my gosh.
I have a phrase that I say now to practice it. Okay, are you ready?
A touchstone phrase. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Does your father know you're dating a dragon?
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Good.
That was real beautiful.
Wow, that was-
I like that a lot.
Incredible.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for that. Let me upload some tracks, and then you guys ready to jump into it? I did advertise it to people that today is going to be a big lore session.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, tight.
big lore session. Wait,
Cool.
hold on. Hey, Masae.
What?
What?
Did you not mean that? Wait,
No,
what?
no. I keep talking, and then I guess this. Wait, Masae,
What?
is that Discord or is that me? Like you're actually hearing me through the wall?
Uh-oh.
Because every time I
oh,
talk, I
no.
see.
Oh no!
I heard
I'm
a
sorry. Hold
slight-
on.
Yeah, I hear a
Let me,
slight one.
Oh, I don't hear anything.
I'll raise my gate. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just
Okay, try that. Oh
okay.
god.
Hello, no, it's fine. This is also the reason why we came out on Twitter as dating, because literally right over there in the next wall over. So, and there it was. Yeah, I was talking, and then every time I talked, the Discord reaction, if it's just kept popping up, and I was like, oh no. Okay, all right, cool, awesome.
Is
Awesome.
that better? Is it?
Yeah,
Is it not?
no, we're good. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's
Okay.
just my ADD kept talking, and I kept seeing it just pop up right over there. I was like, oh no. So, let me just a thing. Man, I had 2 days of good internet, and now the internet is getting a little poop. Not too bad. It's not dropping, but it's a little poopy. You know what I mean? Little bounce up, little poopy.
Sure.
You know how it is.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
Brett.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
You know when you shit yourself? Huh?
Huh.
Don't worry, I'll be here all week.
You know when you shit yourself. Ah. You know, if you guys really want to prolong this session, we don't even have to do D&D today. We can just do the Zahani fan art fan club
Yay!
session
Yay!
of all the wonderful Zahani art we've
The
been
Zahani
getting.
art is so quality.
It's
I love it.
so good. Like, it makes me so happy because we didn't see a lot of Zahani fan art during Astral Academy.
Yeah, there really wasn't.
And that always kind of bummed me out a little bit because I want everyone to shine in the fan art area. But now Zahani's here in Misdemeanor, and boy howdy, Zahani is hot. It's Zahani's
Yeah.
in, baby.
Oh,
Zahani's popping.
little side story comics and everything.
Yeah, Zahani's popping, and that puts a smile on my face. This is the party for Zahani. This is
It really is. Let's be honest.
This is the Zahani party right here.
Aww.
Chat loves Zahani stonks are hot right now.
I don't know if we ever said this like on stream, but just FYI to everybody who's watching right now, I think it was after the very first session that Shane was with us. We basically bombarded Brett, and we were like, "So we don't want Zahani to leave." And he was like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, that is up to Shane. And Shane was like, I don't think Zahani wants to leave. I was like, okay.
Okay. Hey, look. This is
Found
this
family. Found
Found
family.
family.
Found family.
This is literally what IO is all about. It's about parties meeting each other and campaign, stories ending, and other people being
Except Misdemeanor.
except Misdemeanor.
Never ends.
We'll all just like take basilisk venom. We'll just like
He's gonna go to Sterling's store. But that was what I wanted. I wanted party. I want people to form like their own parties for like side quest or other people to join other parties because they want to continue to tell their stories. So the fact that Zahani has like. We had Zahani, Zahani's here. I saw Zarina in chat. Nisa was gonna join along. Spire of Euclid for a couple of things. Sterling joined Spire of Euclid for a thing. It was really, yeah. That's IO. That's what I want IO to be, is just this living fucking world where you guys can like tell different stories with different people because you want to do that. So the fact that Zahani is very much a part of that. It makes me extremely happy. So I just didn't want to I didn't want to guilt Shane and be like, Shane, I'm sorry they want you there. You got to be here Saturday, every Saturday, 4 p.m. EST. You got to be here all the time now, man. I don't know what to tell you. But so I'm really glad that's happening. I'm really glad this audience. I feel like every D&D game has we have a core IO audience, but then every D&D game has like a different audience that people prefer to watch because every campaign is different. So I really like I really love the fact that, oh yeah, and Qua joined the fucking goblins. Qua the G-Mart's turtle. Yeah, he's part of Goblins of Io now. They went back to Goblin Qua went with them. So there it is. Qua's an honorary goblin.
They like burned down his house.
Yeah. No, in the end, he helped burn down his house. He was like,
He was like,
yeah.
you know what? Fuck it, I'm over.
Yeah, I mean, Krendor
Oh,
kept
God.
trying to light his house on fire. Everyone kept trying to, yeah, absolutely. So now he burned his house down. He's continuing his adventure with the goblins of fire. I'm sorry. I love that. That's
So
what I want.
funny.
That's what I want. I want people to like, after their stories then, they're like, well, I'm going to tag around with this party now and we're going to go ahead and, and it's not like,
I'm mad though.
why are you
That
mad?
was our
Because
place.
yeah, he could have just like, left it alone. If he didn't want to like mess with it anymore, he could have just
Look,
left it. Why did
you
you light it
guys-
on
you guys-
fire? It was
you
out
guys-
here.
Carved a meat
Now
hunt
no one
and a
gets
moon
it.
on the
I can
door,
respect
and now
that.
Look, I was gonna say above board, if that was my house and players kept breaking into my house, even though I'm like, hey, that's my house, what are you doing? I would also burn the place down and be like, now nobody gets it. I'm going out on my own terms, baby.
I'm mad about it. Mad. Wanted that house.
Well, good news is if you return to Atlas, you will see the rubble of the ruins of a house, so you can just build a new one.
No.
Smile, just build a new one over there. The tables are still there from when you guys had that meal over in Atlas. Yeah, it's
we still have our gnome pet.
you're please explain.
God.
Are you talking about Wood Gnome?
I pretend I didn't see.
Wood Gnome is now reduced to our gnome pet.
I just want to make I just want to make sure that's exactly what Laura meant. I just wanted to. I needed her to say the words. I needed her to say the
Oh
words.
my god.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't we also have a bread pet? Someone who makes bread?
Yeah, I feel bad calling Wood Gnome our gnome pet, but goddamn, Nicholas is absolutely our bread pet.
Yo, that's kind of messed up. I mean, you're like found family. You're the pet now. What?
Hold on.
This is
hold on.
Ayla speaking through me. He's
Yeah.
the bread pet.
Amazing. Hey, before we begin, because we had this is and no one's complained about this, but I always worry sometimes that viewers will watch us kind of like talking before we do D&D and want to jump straight into the campaign. But personally, I always feel like part of the D&D experience, right, is when you're chilling with your friends before the game and you're talking, you're like, how'd your week go? And you're just hanging out, having a good time, and then you go into the game. That's the beauty of D&D. There is something I want to show you guys because I was really excited about this. And this is a phase 3 / current mechanic that we are introducing. And that is crafting. Would you guys like to see how
Ooh,
Yes,
crafting-
please.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I have to play this because I have.
We
I'm
even got a
taking-
music change.
Yeah, no,
Dang,
Well, you-
fancy.
you're getting a screen change. Welcome to the crafting menu.
Yo!
Hey, hell yeah.
Dude, it's like a forge.
Wait,
Yep.
this is sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is currently I have a blacksmith system in place for creating custom weapons, and this is everything. These are all the cards that you get to do it. So you get to choose like what kind of weapon it is, how much damage it deals. Then you get to add as many properties as you want over there, and they all require like consecutive blacksmith checks. So that every time you add a new thing, that increases the DC, starting at DC 0.
Oh, so that's what the Anvil Plus things are?
Yep, that increases the DC.
Whoa.
So if you're like, I want to make a slashing weapon, I go, okay, we drag this card out, and I go, make a blacksmith check, DC 2. And then you're like, I wanted to do D10, I want a D10 slashing weapon. Well, now the DC, you add it like math. So now it's 8, it's 10, DC 10. And then you can end it there because you made a slashing weapon. But what's this? You've got all these properties here, and all these properties are part of the weapon properties. So yeah, you can go ahead and make a finesse weapon for dexterity, but I've added new properties for those that don't fight with a strength or dexterity. If you want to make a brilliant weapon, you get to use your intelligence modifier for attack rolls and damage instead of
Yo.
strength or dex. Same thing for vibrant, which is charisma. Noble, which is wisdom, and sturdy, which is constitution. So you can go ahead and make different types of weapons that focus on your stats. That focuses on your stat block. Meanwhile, materials that you find, like monster parts or rare materials, come with different properties that you can imbue. So like you can find a material that increases your weapon's critical rate, or adds fire damage, or adds spell slots to your weapon so you can cast through your weapon instead of casting through your base. And all of this is just extremely simple because all it is just it's a math. You're just making a math equation. Because now you're like, okay, that's DC 10. I want to now add finesse. Now you make a third blacksmith check, which is DC 12. Yes. And then you're like, okay, well, I also want to make it light. All right, now you make a fourth blacksmith check, which is DC 16. And yeah,
so they're not all combined into one big roll. It's you
That's
make
correct.
separate blacksmiths. Okay.
Yep. Every time you put a card down, you do it. So part of it is also strategizing like what you want to do. We tried this with Spire of Euclid, and one of the neat things about it is some of the blacksmiths kept forging, and then they were like, they did great, and the weapon was looking good, and they're like, hey, what if we just added reach to the weapon? What if we just added to add that reach, get that reach there, and then it failed like one time. And if you failed, that's it. You ruined the material.
Oh,
you
God.
can't. Yeah, it's broken at that point. So this is a gamble system. This is a big gamble system, but it's ultimately how much you want to gamble. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this because this, I think this is how crafting is going to be in phase 3. So, I mean, can you imagine doing this with like alchemy, like all the different herbs that have a different effect?
wait,
Yeah,
so you're
that
just
sounds super
increasing.
fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And building like armor, and then we're gonna expand the spell crafting system. So there's a spell crafting skill you can learn, so you can make your own and you can go big risk. You can go like huge risk with your spells, and it all costs materials. It costs money. It costs all that stuff. Materials. Excuse me, you have to find or that. Someone said fish crafting. Yeah, the fishing system is gonna be card based as well. Imagine if you. Yeah, so when you like fish in a pool, I'll actually have a deck, which is what that lake is. And every time you fish, I draw a card, and then it'll have a condition of like how to catch the fish. So like it's cards are just, I love cards. I love cards. I love adding cards to mechanics and things like that. So everything is gonna just be card based. I think that's the way it's gonna go. So anyways, yeah, I just want to take a moment and
It's so cool.
there you guys.
I feel like it'll give an actual use for currency. This entire session, I gave away my gold like episode 2, and I haven't looked back.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
like
I
phase
don't care about money.
phase 2 has no use for money. Phase 3 is gonna be big about
I love it,
money.
though.
Yeah, phase 3 is gonna be big about money because you guys, and I've already mentioned this before. Phase 3 is all about is all about like, hey, every party knows each other at the beginning of like from session 1. So like it literally is all about and then to make your trade, you're gonna have to do money. And if you're good at blacksmithing, you can create some weapons that currently break the modern bonds or the current limits of the system. And then you, at that point in time, can like, if you want to like level up in blacksmithing, you could be a big essentially an item maker and then sell your wares to other parties because NPCs aren't gonna have those kind of. You will, and then you could have your own like storefront. Or, and as we talked about last time, what was it, Dodger? You guys wanted to do like a sewing, like open up like a sewing. Yeah, that'll be.
yeah.
No. There's so much fan art of this that they're gonna do home shit. Wait, what's the term for that?
Real estate.
Real
My
estate.
sick brain.
No, it's all
Yeah,
good.
you're gonna flip houses. That's
Yeah,
what I
you're
want
gonna
to
flip
say.
houses in real
It's the HOA.
Very good.
What do I have to do to not pay my property tax?
So, yeah, needless to say, very much looking forward to phase 3, and development on it is being super cool. And we have Altered Ballad, which started Friday, session 0, and that looks really, because that's gonna be a preview of what phase 3 is gonna be like, where it's like world map exploration and just pretty much going and doing whatever you want to do and exploring the world, and an actual D&D game where players write the story. So anyways, I'm as you can tell, hyped, mega hyped, big hyped. So
Me too. That sounds awesome, dude.
thank you. All right, so now that we got the happy points out of the way,
Let's get depressed.
yeah, let's get depressed and stressed out. You guys ready?
Excellent.
Today
My natural state. Let's
today-
go.
Today's gonna be one way or another a pretty stressful session, so I do want to give you guys the heads up. You know, I don't like to I kind of feel like, oh, okay, here's a good quick question for you guys. As players, do you prefer a heads up when when a session is going to be, if you believe a session is going to be stressful? Like, do you prefer that heads up, or do you prefer, fuck it, let's dive in, I want the stress to like surprise me?
I prefer the heads up personally, because then it lets us as a team like make decisions a little more cleanly.
Gotcha.
That's just me.
I can go
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, I guess
honestly.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
I like it too, just because of like getting into a certain state before the session starts. Like
Yeah.
It's definitely
making
a
sure I don't go
plus.
Be
too
more
hard on the
serious than that.
caffeine.
I feel like in that way, having the heads up is more considerate to those who prefer it. But I feel
Yes.
like anyone who's just like, I want the surprise, we genuinely don't care either way.
Right. Okay. Well, this session, because I did tweet out that this is probably gonna be a big lore session, but also it's gonna be stressful. This session effectively is all of the decisions that every party has made has led up to this point. So,
Oh God.
yeah. So
Okay.
whatever actions have been decided or inactions have not been, have been taken, this is the outcome of that. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, no big deal. No big deal, everyone. It all lies on us to not mess up the lore of Io.
No, God, this is my fault, because every time somebody's like, what, how involved is Misdemeanor in the lore of Io? I'll be like, There are a lot of other
it
there
doesn't
are a
matter.
lot of other games that are way more involved. We're just kind of farting around being pirates, and now Brett's like, "What if I told you?" Steeple's fingers.
I mean, it is. Yeah, you guys have pretty much stumbled upon a big lore. By the way, I hope it's cool. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put Kyron back to everyone else's size, because as funny as that was, it is starting. I'm now just like this tiny little Kyron, and I need a little more, because now people are like, well, technically shouldn't Alis also be Kyron size? And I was just like, all right, you know what? Everyone's the
man
same
now.
size.
I have permanent stubble.
Chat, I can't believe you ruined everything. Thanks.
No, don't
I
say
can't
that.
believe this. I loved her being small, chat.
Don't say
You
that.
took it away from me.
Make it smaller. Double down. All right. All right. So I do like seeing everyone here on the Discord reactions, because now it's pirate family with your two dads going to the
Yay.
park. All right. So let's do this. We're getting in. It's time. It's D&D time. Where we last left off, a couple of places we last left off. You'll see that as we continue through the session. The Misdemeanor crew, without Armstrong and Layton, who was swept away into the Shadow Vale.
Is this part of the story?
Wait, what happened?
You dropped
You-
it.
you
Dropped
You
from
dropped
the
from the call.
Oh gosh! Oh geez! No, I didn't mean to.
When we last left off, we
mean to.
silence.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
sorry.
literally when we last left off, and
Oh
then just
no!
nothing.
I was
death.
literally okay. All right, let me. Chat, did you? Okay, we'll just start again. Sorry, where we last left off. I literally, because then I was talking, and then you guys went, oh, and I was like, okay, it's not that stressful. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. Okay. So last left off, you all are currently within the Shadow Vale. The pirate party of the Misdemeanor, is without their two captain dads, Layton and Armstrong, who had been swept away into the Shadowy Vale, spending some time over with the mysterious Magi, who is attuned and affiliated with the Shadow Vale. You all have teleported here in the hopes to find the whereabouts of Captain Layton and Captain Armstrong. As you enter the shadow into this dark area, devoid of life, filled with nothing, you explored a little bit to find a kobold that you've had dealings with before. Also now aware that this individual is a servant of the Deep One, as well as part of the Shadow. This little troublesome kobold was holding Armstrong captive in the hopes to use Armstrong's body, Armstrong's vessel, that the kobold can inhabit as a spirit, as a soul, since all creatures of the shadow are effectively these wandering spirits and souls of they're shadows. They're shadowy monsters, and these shadows here, as the kobold had mentioned and hinted a couple of times, are looking to inhabit bodies, inhabit physical forms. That way they could hopefully finish a ritual to leave this shadowy prison, this shadowy vale. So after a very, very troublesome, very high stress battle, this kobold has been defeated, and with it a tear of light has appeared before you. And that is where we left off. Let me know if I've left anything out that I should talk about. But yes, so Kyron, you are currently in Quetzalcoatlus form, and Zahani, you're currently in giant ape form. Do you wish to remain in these forms or revert back?
Nope. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna revert.
Nope.
Okay.
No thanks.
I think I will stay because I'm still unsure if the fight's over after seeing this light appear.
Fair. So, this warm light is
Am I
currently...
standing in fog? Is that what that is?
Yes, that is fog. That is a wild
Oh, yeah.
magic fog that is just.
Oh my god, I rolled
Lingering
wild
there.
magic so many fucking times.
You rolled
Yeah, that
wild.
was outrageous.
You rolled wild magic 3 times, and you got 20 each time. That was insane.
Yeah.
Something's up.
I was
Something.
teleporting. There was fog.
Yep.
I have the
Something's up.
beginnings of a beard now.
Yep. You have stubble currently.
I have stubble.
This fog will linger here for a total of 1 hour because there is no way to disable it or set it off unless you wish to cast Dispel Magic upon the fog.
I think once this light showed up, Alis would try to do what we did a few sessions back and see if he can tell where this portal goes.
Okay.
I think you told us above board, but I don't think our characters were told where it goes, right? We don't know in character.
I don't think we know even above board. I genuinely don't remember that.
Yeah, we definitely do. Brett told us.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm sorry, my
I don't
brain.
Don't remember what. What were you saying?
Where this portal goes.
That is
But
correct.
I remember you told us, but I'm asking if Alis can do a check to see if he can figure out where it goes, since
Yeah.
I've done that with portals before now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Start Connor.
Okay, 1 second. There's one thing I need to check.
Lovely.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Look at some notes right now. Okay. Wait. Did I don't think I told you where this portal takes you.
You 100% did.
I did. What did
Because
when did I say that?
here, I'll just type it because I know that you did, because I remember it vividly, and people in chat were also regurgitating it. So I didn't fantasize this, but
Oh, okay. Good.
I'll message it to you.
Yeah, please message it to me.
Because he forgot too.
I forgot too.
I genuinely don't remember.
Yeah, I forgot too. Chat, what did I say about the portal? Chat will regurgitate it.
I DM'd it to you.
I texted.
I think if there was something, then
I texted it to
I
you.
assume that it was just like rhetorical or something.
Yes. Okay. Well, I guess
It was
I said
vague,
it.
but
It was very vague, but I guess I said something. All right. Feel free to give me an Arcana check, and I will let you
Okay, great.
know. Amazing.
a 15.
Okay. So with a 15, as people are currently stating right now, as you scry across the ley line and the tear that goes through here, you were currently onto the path of Asmodia, since this ley line was trying to rip Armstrong and Leighton through to the other side of where currently the Prime Shadow, that the prime of the Shadow power is currently residing, also known as the Deep One. And this is a tear that will take you along that journey. While it can't safely take shadow individuals because it is essentially a rip of light, those that are not denizens of the shadow, aka yourselves, see that this portal will take you to Asmodia.
Alis would tell everyone that.
Well, we know that Leighton isn't here. Well, he said that he wasn't. I don't know if we can trust him, though.
As untrustworthy as whatever he was. I don't really know why he would lie about where Leighton is. He was never interested in him.
We have a way back to Atlas. And we know that we can contact him from Atlas. Surely, right? We can contact anyone else. So as long as he's on the right plane...
Above board as always. Voice is yours. I know you guys have mentioned that you were at an impasse whether to walk through this portal, which potentially may be one way, or to return back to the Magi and teleport back to Atlas.
Have we talked to Armstrong yet about if he knows where?
You're free to.
Leighton could be?
Armstrong currently, Armstrong has been out of it because he's gone in and out of consciousness throughout this entire
Right.
combat.
Yeah.
But
He
you
was, he was snagged and then tried to turn into a vessel, it seemed like.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you're,
almost died like 5 times.
yeah, you're, the portal. This portal seems stable enough, so you're free to communicate and talk with each other.
I think one thing that's sort of preoccupying Armstrong right now is does he feel like he got his soul back when we killed the kobold?
Hmm.
And if he can't tell, he's gonna pull out some rum and take a few swigs and see.
See if it sparks joy.
You are free to make an Arcana or a Religion check on yourself to attune yourself.
I'm equally bad at those.
Yes, you are.
A 6.
You can tell no difference. The shadow itself is just overwhelming with this burdening energy to each and every one of you. As the heavy winds blow across your face, you're gonna pull out a thing of rum and
Yep, then we'll just do the rum test.
and try to sip.
A classic.
The taste muted, but you're also uncertain. As you pour the rum out onto your tongue, you taste, like I said, for a moment this muted taste before it then turns to ash in your mouth.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't normally happen even when I'm without a soul, so... Anyway, we have other business afoot.
Wait, what doesn't happen?
I will, try to drink this here rum and turn to ash upon hitting me tongue.
That doesn't.
I mean,
gross.
they tried touching trees earlier and said that it felt weird, so it might just be this place.
Cursed
It'll be hard to
place.
tell.
Well, the Deep One and his little kobold friend made it clear they didn't want us going to Asmodia, so I'm inclined to want to go there. That being said, I'd leave it up to the group to decide.
Alis will look at Luna.
What did you sense earlier when you tried to look through the portal?
Me?
Mm.
It feels like the opposite of the portal that he was dragged through before. How that we could tell that it took him to a shadow plane of Asmodia. This feels like it'll take us back to our normal plane, still in Asmodia.
Oh. I don't know what to say. Do you think that that we could reach him there?
In Atlas, we have ways of contacting people. And we can always come to Asmodia after we've made sure that we know that Leighton's all right. But if he's still
How long
here...
would it take to get to Atlas from... Where were we? Brisbane? Initially?
Oh, to Asmodia, you mean?
Yeah.
Would any of us know that?
Did you get a map or a codex at all, Alis? I'm trying to remember if you got that.
I did. I got, which maps did I get?
I'm uncertain if you got yourself
I have
a
an
codex.
Entropa magical map and a Kathos magical map, a compass, and a codex.
Ah, if you have the codex, then the codex will effectively function as an atlas, showing you all the continents that have been around the world.
Even in the shadow plane, will it show me that?
I mean, if you're looking at the codex itself, like the physical codex, I mean, it's all drawn.
Oh, I
That's
see
all.
what you're saying.
Yeah, it's all
Right,
previously
okay.
drawn stuff. So, looking over at
Yeah, if you say that, Alis will kind of like get a glint in his eye and dig around in his bag and pull out the codex. You're like, let me check.
So, looking at the codex itself, the best way to travel to Asmodia, or the fastest way to travel to Asmodia, would be to go through the Serpent's Smile, sail southwest over to past the continent of Kathos, continue to sail west a little more south, and then eventually you will arrive to the continent that has the kingdom of Asmodia. If you were to give a rough estimate, with ship, this would take a month and a half.
Okay. It's good to know.
If you wish to go through on the other side, aka just keep sailing west, because that's, I'm sorry, yeah, southeast from Kathos. If you decide to continue to sail west, sailing around the Ishtar continent, you would have to more than likely go south, sailing around the Ishtar Highlands, aka Gabi Land, and then keep sailing west. You won't have to worry too much about the Serpent's Smile because you're going through the other way. However, that will take 3 months because you're going over the other side of the world.
Right.
Delaying phase 3. Is that what
I
you're
was just thinking that.
Alis will say all of that and then look up at Armstrong and say, so I suppose if you want another crack at that Kraken, you go through the Serpent's Smile again.
You know, I've been thinking about it. Can't get it out of me head. But I don't want to endanger the crew needlessly. Plus, we still don't have Leighton. You think he'd want to miss a thing like that?
I just want to know he's all right. That's all.
Aye.
I'm not sure I understand about the potential for going through that portal. So there's 2 realms, and one of them is Asmodia. They're both Asmodia, but one of them can be accessible from the city of Atlas. I'm sorry. I'm just a little confused.
No. So
I could also use some clarification.
Oh, sorry. I'll let Brett explain it.
Okay, so currently you're in the Shadow Veil. Think of this as a different dimension of being. The Shadow Veil itself is not within your own prime plane of existence. This is sort of in its own, imagine this as, like I said, like an alternate plane, an alternate dimension. The Shadow Veil itself is wrapped around Io, so this is a distorted version of Io because of the different dimension that you're in. Asmodia is a kingdom that is in your prime plane. So it is a kingdom that you can sail to. This Shadowy Veil is not Asmodia, but in fact a dimension that is that's sharing the same space as your entire planet, but this area that you're in particular is sharing the same location as Asmodia. So if you were to planar shift or go through the different dimension, you should arrive in Asmodia.
Okay.
Does
So
that make
portal is just the window between
planes?
the same location on separate planes.
Correct. Does that, Laura, does that make sense, or do I need? I can clarify it as much as you need.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
It's kind of like we're warping.
Exactly. Instead of like teleporting where you just go boop boop and you just go to 2 locations, you currently have traveled across a different dimension, almost on foot, using a different mode of travel, and this will teleport you. This is the go through the window essentially.
And then we're able to go to Atlas whenever we want.
Yeah, we have a ritual to teleport
we have
you to
a
Atlas.
ride.
And Atlas is, and I don't mean to add to the confusion. Atlas is not on a different plane. It's in a completely different reality of existence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we went to Atlas, how do we get back to the real world? And where do we end up?
Well, you would just return. Kind of think of it as a recall teleportation of wherever you teleported to. So currently, the recalls that are active would be with the party that had Alice, Zahani, Luna, and Kyron, and that will return them back to the capital of Brisbane, because that's where you teleported. Essentially,
that's where our hearth is set.
That is where your hearth is set.
Yeah.
That is the best way to look at it. Every time you teleport to Atlas, you set a hearthstone. Because I know, I think everyone here.
We've set that aetheryte to home.
Yeah, or aetheryte, whatever you decided. But every time you teleport to Atlas, you essentially set a point to return to.
Okay, and so since we went to Atlas from Brisbane last time, that's where we would return to.
Correct.
I feel like above game, since we can go to Atlas whenever we want, we should go to Asmodia.
Okay.
Can we go?
Feels logical to me.
I actually wait. I'm a little.
Yeah.
Did we need?
I'll answer any question
I thought we
you
needed
need.
the hut.
I thought we needed the hut too. So I guess we can just go to him and say like, but then why wouldn't he head back on his own anyway if we didn't need the hut to go back to Atlas?
No, we would have if this portal didn't open up.
But no, but we can just do the ritual and go to Atlas.
Yeah.
Is what Brett's saying.
Can you?
Not here, I don't believe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What Armstrong is saying is go to Asmodia, back to your prime plane, and then you can just teleport back to Atlas.
And then we can go to Atlas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
We could like do whatever we want to do in Asmodia, and then go back whenever we want to Atlas.
Okay.
If it works that way, if I'm understanding it.
Correct.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
I think,
but we'd
I
be
think that
cut
makes
off from
sense.
Brisbane, which has our ship, and yeah.
Because
that's the
our
big
new
thing.
Hearthstone would be
also-
Asmodia.
Also correct.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where the iffy part comes in.
Ooh.
So you have some choices to make.
Are we pretty sure Leighton is in Asmodia right now?
We have no idea where Leighton is.
And how are you planning on
Yeah.
figuring that out? From Atlas somehow?
Because
I
in
think the
Atlas
only-
we can use Manda to send messages to people.
But we can also do that even if we went to Asmodia anyway. But the thing that's making us think that
Why?
Leighton might be there is because the original portal pointed toward the veil over Atlas, not Atlas, but the veil over Asmodia.
Right.
When they got taken.
Correct.
So even though it's a chance, there is still that chance that Leighton is in Asmodia because he's no longer in the Shadow Realm, is essentially where the logic is following.
He's been
Right,
taken
so-
away from the Shadow Veil. That is what's been stated by Sholo.
Right.
Armstrong
But
has
then-
no idea about it either. Like, you guys just got completely separated after you got sucked in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Armstrong, when Armstrong was taken, Armstrong's been unconscious the entire time.
Yeah, you guys are basically filling me in right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay, just my logic was we go to Atlas, we can get Manda to send a message to Leighton, and Leighton can do the ritual to get to Atlas. And then
Also
judging by the fact that Sterling was able to hop with Qua to a place, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I assume that if enough of us are hopping to Brisbane, we could take Leighton with us.
That is correct. If you would have another party member take you along your recall point, yes, absolutely.
Is there some reason we couldn't send a message to Leighton before?
We don't have sending. Nobody has the right spell.
Or I mean through Manda? Like, if we can just go back and send a message through Manda now, like, what prevented us from doing that before?
I guess nothing.
He was in the shadow.
Oh, but he was in the shadow. Yeah, or at least
So
yeah.
he's not reachable here.
Yeah, communication through the shadow to the prime plane is not possible.
So he
Not
just went
without
to
complicated. You don't know. The only information you're going off of is Sholo the Kobold, who stated that Leighton is no longer here. It is up to you to determine if that is true. If Sholo could have also been bold-faced lying to you. Ultimately, you're going off of information that you've been given. You must make a choice based off of what you trust, what you believe.
There is also the fact that they didn't want us going to Asmodia too. So.
Oh, we're going to Asmodia one of these days.
We can still get to Asmodia. I think we just have too many threads, including our ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what
back
if
where we were.
So if we go back to Atlas, do we still have access to the Kobold transportation hut? Like, because we could go back to Atlas, have Amanda try to send a message.
Are you talking about the Magi?
He can't do this trip again. It's the one time, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to, so above board, if you were to go back to the Magi and talked about going back to Atlas, you would receive the heads up that once you return back to Atlas, he is unable to return to the Shadow, nor would he want to return to the Shadow. The fact is, you had to kill a memory of the fallen Void God of an alternate reality just to empower the hut to get to the Shadowy Veil. So, leaving now through the hut will prevent you, at this point, access back into the Shadow.
Luna just starts calling out, Leighton! Leighton, are you here?
Your voice distorts, and it sort of is muffled by the shadow.
Luna, I don't think that's going to help.
I just had to get it out of my system. I hate this place.
Aye, but she's right. Priority number 1. Get the crew back together. Find Leighton. Alis, I think you'd be best suited to make the most logical decision here based on your knowledge.
Like look around at everyone. All right. Well, honestly, the only way that I can see that we'll for sure be able to get a message to him and be able to see him and bring him back to us as soon as possible is to go back to Atlas. And if we go back through the hut, then we'll still be able to get to our ship easily. It's just a lot we left behind where we were.
Well, I'm for it. If the rest of you are.
Yeah, if we send the message to Leighton and he truly isn't in the shadow anymore, so the message would get to him, then he should be able to return on his own. Do I understand that correctly?
He can do the ritual, as far as I'm aware.
So he'd come this time knowing that if we tell him that we have Armstrong with us.
Whatever we decide, let's just decide it fast. I hate this place.
Alis will nod and look at Armstrong. We've got a ride out of here, so suppose let's get going.
Aye, let's be on our way.
All right.
Alis will like
bright light.
Yeah, Alis will like pat. No, come back. Zahani. We're going. You can de-monkey.
Oh, it points to the portal. Sad face because it looks exciting.
Alis will like make big gestures like, no, not going in there. Bad.
Whoa. Turns around,
Good.
walks this way.
All right.
Alis will try to like corral him to make sure he doesn't like book it towards the portal.
So, to confirm your choice, you will be returning back to the Magi to teleport back to Atlas. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then. So, what would happen? You would return over to the Magi. The Magi would scramble over, just absolutely stressed at this point. And he would just be like, "Are you done? Are you finished now? Oh, hello, good day to you." And then just kind of like nod over to Armstrong. "So this is what you wanted, right? We can leave?"
Aye, get us out of here.
"Don't have to tell me twice. Everyone, hold on." And you all will enter the hut, and without like any further hesitation, the Magi will return with the hut and you back to the altered city of Atlas, safe and sound.
I love imagining that Zahani still refused to demonkey. It's a giant monkey
I
inside
would
the
have when I
hut.
got to the hut. I see the small door and I shrug, turn back.
Sad.
So it's fun being monkey.
A choice has been taken here in this story. So now, let us return to Leighton and see what he is up against. All right.
I don't like that wording. Oh God.
Hi, Gerard.
Hey.
You ready?
No! I'm not
Oh,
ready.
God.
I'm not ready.
Well, that is unfortunate. Let's see here. I need to find a token. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Hey, how's everyone feeling right now?
Not good anymore.
I have to pee.
Go ahead and pee. Well, let us all pee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, if I rolled a 5 on that int check, I was gonna go in the portal. I rolled a 6 though.
I can't
which was just
believe
walking
this.
towards it.
I love the commitment to monkey.
Yeah. Anything below 10, I would have started walking towards it, and if nobody stopped me, I would have gone. If it was 5 or lower, I would have just jumped in.
Ah, yes. I love D&D.
I'm
Would
stressed.
you like me to mute you guys, or would you like me to leave you unmute so you can talk to chat?
I'll talk to chat.
You like to talk to chat?
I'll talk to chat.
Okay.
Am I the only one here? Oh, I'm the only one here. Hi, chat.
You'll be talking to the subscribers as well as the more industrious. Because I'm gonna play some ads.
Hi, chat. It's just you and me now. What's up?
Why do you sound like a smoker? What's up, chat?
What's up, chat? It's time to tear down the curtains, chat.
All right, I'll be back.
Rack riot, rack riot.
There's no rack riot. I'll be right back.
Hi, chat. Hello. How are you guys doing?
I feel like we screwed up. I feel like we screwed up real bad. I'm scared. I had a feeling. I did have a feeling that if we went back to the hut, it might be a mistake, but like in character, it makes a lot more sense too, for us to go back to Atlas. Tell us secrets about Brett. Brett is a cool DM. Shh. That is the biggest secret. Cool DM. Mr. DM is very cool. Don't tell him I told you that. But yeah, as soon as Brett advertised this as like big lore dumps, I was like, oh god, if we don't go in the portal, it's gonna be bad. I immediately felt that, but also it doesn't. I agree with the decision that we all made, because it's like in character, it makes the most sense. That's the way I feel anyway. I feel like it's a choice that makes sense. Hello, I heard rustling.
Hi.
You want to join me talk with chat?
Yeah, talk with chat.
Yeah. I was just telling chat about like how I feel like we made a really bad mistake, but also in character, it's the choice that makes the most sense though.
You mean not going to Asmodia?
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
not
yeah.
going to Asmodia in character with the information that our characters had, it makes the most sense that we would go back to. Yes. What?
Because like when
I was gonna eat after.
When-
after. I'm making loud noises in the night. Here, I'll eat it later. Yeah, put it.
Beautiful execution.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So yeah, I mean, when the DM is like, "Here is portal," and then you don't go through it, maybe that's an oopsie.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling that, especially when he tweeted like big lore drop, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, if we don't go in that portal, it's gonna be a mistake. But again, if we went in the portal, our characters know it would be leaving our ship behind, right? But it wouldn't really make sense in character. I don't feel like.
We're also
I
not
mean-
in the best of shape right now.
That's true
Yeah.
too. I could
Armstrong
use
has like 1 HP.
a
All
long
my spell slots
rest.
are gone.
I was actually really confused what was going on because I
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I just needed a
When Dodger
refresh
was
on how all the
I'm back.
traveling between different places worked.
I'm back.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I'm back.
I don't mind.
What?
I said I don't mind giving you any recap that you need.
Oh yeah, no, I know, yeah. Thank you. It's good. I remember now.
It's when you're not smart, big brain smart, and you're like creating like your own physics of science of like how it all works. Okay. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Just waiting for Dodger.
No, I'm here.
Oh, everyone's here.
Hey.
Okay.
Rat, the reason for that is because we wouldn't be able to go back to Atlas from Asmodia because it would be kind of like setting a new teleportation point. So we could
Yeah.
only go back and forth between Asmodia and Atlas. We wouldn't be able to go back to our ship anymore.
Ship stuck.
Okay. So, everyone's back.
Yes.
The story thread is closed, with the misdemeanor returning to Atlas. And now we shall take you to the other side. Continue.
Oh, God.
To continue Leighton's story. Leighton. You arrive in Asmodia. Do you see everything?
Yes, I do.
As you arrive for a brief moment, you feel as if you're still within the shadow. The sky is thick and hard to breathe. It isn't until you see the sun peeking and peering through the thick pollution that is Asmodia. And before you, a familiar sight for one familiar with death. Corpses. What you can only assume are citizens of Asmodia. What do you do?
I think the first thing Leighton would do is call out to see if there's anyone around.
As your voice echoes into what you look out off into the distance, you see no movement, no shifting. Everyone in this section of the city, of this town, dead. And as the pollution clears in the sky, you stare up in the hopes of finding a rescue, a relief of sun. But before you, something that your eyes and only your eyes can see. Spirits, souls, circling around this place. A great tragedy has happened here. But you are uncertain of the lengths. So, the sky itself is thick with pollution from the coal factories, but a lot heavier than normal. The sky is quite literally poison to you. But fortunately, Immortal grants you a bit of relief. While holding Immortal, you have immunity to the poison condition. And those that are 30 feet from you also have that. Think of it as a paladin's aura that can grant you this protection and freedom. Excuse me, from the poisons of the sky. You have a 30-foot area that you can protect your allies in, but no one to be seen. What do you do?
Leighton realizes that he doesn't actually know anything about Asmodia and doesn't understand where he is.
Mm-hmm.
So Leighton grabs Immortal and points to the sky and summons one of the three shadows of Asmodia to his side.
All right. As you channel from the blade, a familiar light, a being forms in front of you as Reyna appears.
Leighton?
Reyna!
What is this feeling? Why am I here?
I brought you home to Asmodia. I don't know where I am or what this place is, but this is your home, is it not?
Yes. Yes, this is where I'm from. This was my home.
Reyna, familiar of the higher echelons of Asmodia, you appear to be in one of the upper quarters. One of the quarters of Asmodia that reluctantly, and you feel ashamed to say, was free of pollution. And now your people and fellow noblemen lie dead before you. Something horrible has happened here.
Leighton, there's something very wrong. This place wasn't like this before.
I can
Something
barely
is spreading.
I can barely breathe. There's some type of toxin here.
Yeah, this used to only be an issue of the lower class, but it shouldn't be happening here. How have you come to be here?
After I absorbed you into the sword, I walked into the portal and this is where I ended up.
I see.
This is death. Brett,
Yes.
above board, does Reyna know the layout of the town?
Yes. This is one of the central squares where a lot of noblemen, nobles would celebrate with the people. Ahead would take you over to the Asmodia Palace, where Lord Demetrius Asmodia II resides, ruler of Asmodia. The noble class relished in the technologies and the advancement of people, of humanity, of mortality, but at a great sacrifice to the lower class and the lower quarters that had to work within the coal factories. The reason why Reyna ended up joining with the Smeared, a sort of ecological savior, or saviors attempting to be, of Asmodia, was specifically because of this class shift that was definitely present in Asmodia. Asmodia's technology is advanced, but at great sacrifice and great disregard to its people. So you are approaching the royal quarters.
And Reyna says all that to him.
Reyna opens her mouth and repeats that. And blahs, as Dodger says. Blahs it.
Yeah, I blah.
I blah.
Yeah. Leighton, again, something is very wrong. I don't understand how the pollution has spread all the way to here. Are you with anyone right now?
As you communicate that, off to the north, a violent energy of a ruby red light peers through the clouds, pointing upward. A sign of life?
Now that I've never seen before. Leighton, there's like spirits kind of swirling all around too, right? From all the dead
If
souls.
you look up, the sky itself is covered in spirits moving in a circular motion, almost forming sort of a vortex up into the sky. You've never seen so many souls. You can easily theorize that the entire quarter, if not all of Asmodia, is, well, dead. From the sheer amount of souls floating in the sky, seeking escape.
Reyna, what was the last thing you remember before, well, any of this?
Well, I left my home, and I was with Morvog and Sira, and some other dude in a cowboy hat, and I don't really remember his name. It escaped me after I guess I died. But, yes, Mason.
She says with a sneer.
The last thing I remember was we went down to one of the coal factories. And then there was an explosion. It honestly seemed like they were summoning something horrific or planning something horrific in those factories.
Leighton looks to Reyna and just kind of gives her a joking smirk. Would you be so kind to give me a tour, princess?
Of course. Anything, Captain. Should I be on roll 20, by the way?
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Please give me a second.
Yeah, you're good. Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on, let me get you a link to Roll20.
Okay.
I'll copy and paste this over to you.
By the way, above board to everyone, this was not planned. I panicked Adriana in a minute because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
I literally, when she started talking, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. And the minute I saw the Asmodia screen, I was like, Adriana! I need your
I
help!
saw Adriana join the call and I just screamed. I'm just like, no, girl, we're never gonna play D&D together. I swear to God.
That's what you get for going the other way.
Adriana, in the general chat, I've left a link that you can join.
All right, perfect. 1 second.
Mhm.
Why do you keep abandoning your captain?
Can't believe
Whoa!
To be fair, they
Yo,
didn't
we made the most educated guess that we possibly could have, and it made sense, all right?
Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. Well, give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Just so we're continuing things along. Are you heading north to the source of light, and also into the general direction of the palace?
Yeah, I think that's the. I mean, because Reyna is royalty and she's from there, so I imagine that's where she would take me.
Okay. As you walk it around the city, just completely covered in corpses, you see these metallic pipes attached to all the houses within the ground itself, killing the land underneath your feet. A hooded man on a statue is before you. That is the Lord, the ruler of Asmodia, Lord Demetrius Asmodia II. A young man at face. He wears over a hood and seems to have a rapier sheathed at his side. You continue on your way to the north as the searing red light becomes brighter, becomes almost uncomfortable to approach. And as you head off to the north to the royal quarter, more corpses before you. But at the garden's front, you see what appears to be a man holding up a ruby-eyed scepter. And finally, you see some life from this older gentleman, coughing up blood. He does not appear to be living much longer.
Does Reyna know this person?
Reyna does not know this person.
Okay.
What do you do?
So is the scepter sticking out of him, or is he's holding it?
No, so this man up here is alive, holding the scepter to the air.
I didn't see that guy.
Yeah, no
Gotcha.
worries. This is where the red light is coming from. You also recognize the face as the statue that you saw before. He must be the Lord of Asmodia, and still quite alive. This man is also still alive, but barely hanging on by a thread, mortally wounded.
I think Reyna and Leighton would try to sneakily cross over to the wounded man to talk to him.
He looks up to you, seeing your gruff face. As you see him breathe fresh air from the aura of protection that you offer. His eyes flutter up a little bit, barely able to keep life. As he looks up to you. And you are?
Captain Leighton Beardthrone. Who are you?
A fool. As he looks forward to Lord Demetrius holding up the ruby-eyed scepter. I am a man who can bring things. Simple task. One. I was pretty sure would be my last, but I didn't imagine it like this.
What happened here?
Lord has gone mad. He brought everyone here from the lower quarters. He opened the gates. He said that the smog would clear, that a new power, a new technology would bring forth a brighter future for Asmodia. Little did we know, he was speaking only of himself. I know not what he does with the ruby-eyed scepter, but all I know is he has received a great boon. He seems to be in some sort of communion with someone, something. He reaches out to you. You must flee. Before he falls down, a final breath escapes from his lips. Dead.
My homeland.
Reyna, do you recognize that man there?
Brett, does Rena recognize that man there?
You've seen him amongst the noble quarters. You
Okay.
are uncertain of him or his name. He went
Okay.
by. He never. And the reason why is because he went by many names. He called himself a messenger, a merchant, but a name he preferred to be known as, an alias, is simply Mr. Mephisto.
Okay. I've seen him before. I think he went by Mr. Mephisto? But he never seemed imposing or anything like that. He was largely unimportant.
I don't know what that scepter's doing, but it seems like he's summoning the dead souls to siphon something. Like he's summoning a beast.
How could this happen?
A voice echoes off to the north as you realize you now have the attention of the man holding the ruby-eyed scepter. Ah, the Reaper has come! As he's staring straight at Leighton.
Can he see Reyna, by the way? Can anybody see Reyna, or is that just Leighton?
You don't know. This is your first time in spiritual form.
All right.
Come, Reaper. We have much to discuss.
In a minute. Leighton looks over to Reyna like, what the fuck do I do?
I don't know. This guy must be crazy. But
Sorry, go ahead.
oh, sorry. I mean, it's not like there's anywhere else to go, I guess.
Oh. I've seen a lot of death, and I just keep seeing more death. I can't. I want this to all end. Well, I suppose we should get on with the show, huh? Leighton looks back at Mr. Mephisto and just kind of or actually before he does that, Leighton pulls out Immortal and absorbs the soul of the dead gentleman on the floor.
With ease, the spirit of Mr. Mephisto is absorbed into your blade. Bury the souls, Leighton.
Leighton's eyes glow green, but is also very frustrated because he feels like his fate is trapped. All right, Reyna. Let's go have a conversation with this Lord.
I guess so.
I didn't catch your... I just
go on.
start streaming to him. I didn't catch your name, friend.
The light from his scepter fades as he lowers it back down. He gives a elegant bow.
This one is Lord Demetrius Asmodia II, ruler of this fine kingdom. I'm sorry, my friend. Our, I suppose, mutual benefactor has merely acknowledged you as Reaper. But what is your name, my friend?
The name's Captain Beardthrone, the captain of Lady Luck, and co-captain of Miss Demeanor. And don't correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't a good leader supposed to not murder his whole people? Look at all this death you've caused. This doesn't scream king material, friend.
It's because he's not king material at all.
He smiles and says,
This one had fleets of fancy, of power, of mankind advancement, and was willing to do whatever it took, whatever was needed, to ensure that mortality could ascend beyond the gods themselves. This one was suitable, my friend. So are you here to...
and he points up to this guy.
Leighton, wide-eyed, looks back at Reyna, looks back at the guy. What? Stare at the sky? I don't know what you're implying.
Bury the souls, my dear friend. I see you have one in your possession.
Pointing over to Reyna.
You can see me?
This one can see all now.
What are you?
This one has done a great service for myself and my fellow people.
This one is a sham and a liar!
He smirks.
This one doesn't care of your opinions. The war is over. The deed is done. And you being here will simply endanger your life. However, as my first decree and ruler of Asmodia, I shall allow you to do what you need to do, and then be on your way.
You are no ruler of Asmodia.
And you're not alive at all, my dear. Well, neither is this one.
What do you mean neither is this one?
He smiles.
Don't you recognize me, my dear Reaper? We've been interacting with each other for quite some time, you and your crew. Ah, yes, I witnessed you and your power against the spectral war captain in the depths of Croquesque. I must say I was quite impressed with your fight and your battle.
No.
What
You
have-
know him?
I don't know him, but I can feel him. Like we're cut from the same cloth.
Stare into the eyes, my friend. The eyes that witnessed your grand epic.
And as you look over into his gaze, you recognize it as the gaze that was looking at you while you were fighting the War Master. The eyes of the Deep One.
Aye. So you're the Deep One.
I was once upon a time,
He'll bow again.
but I've been given some thought to my new name, who I can be now that I have arrived here, safe and sound upon your prime plane, to reclaim our planet of Io, to restore balance to my Astari brethren.
Why is it? Why? Why is it that every time I face an evil being that I have to know what they are and who they are? Every single time! Ugh! I'm so sick of this! All of you just want power and corruption and breed death and poison everyone and everything! Why? Why? Why bring death?
He tilts his head.
My dear friend, you've been on quite a bit of a journey. I do not seek or desire death, nor do I wish your people to be killed. But unfortunately, this was the price. To return balance and an order of things. To return us to where we once were. My friend, you are simply an interloper on this planet. But even I am willing to admit that you have been here for quite some time. And I am willing to let bygones be bygones. We can live together, Reaper. We don't have to fight here today.
Tell me, friend, if I let you live, what is to happen of the inhabitants of this world?
He smiles.
If I were to let you live, you simply need to stay out of our way.
Leighton looks back at Reyna with the biggest dumb smirk on his face, and just kind of, without looking back at Demetrius, or Dimitri rather, just goes, "So you mean to tell me it's one man versus you in the fate of the world? What a way for a pirate king to go down."
He gives a heavy sigh.
Carbon heroics. I understand this would be an excellent ballad. But I promise you, my friend, you have a role to play in this as well. There's nothing that I can do with these.
He motions over to the spirits in the sky.
But you, my friend, have quite a heavy influence of death. This world is in need of a reaper.
Am I to understand that you're going to keep killing so that I can keep reaping?
My friend, if you are evident of the spirit of these fine and miraculous people, you simply won't relent, will you? Many individuals who wish to write their own tales, be heroes of their own stories. Yes, there will be death, but that will only be because you decided it.
I decided to kill no one. You've killed thousands.
And if people would obey, I wouldn't have to kill a single soul. But you won't obey, will you? You won't submit, will you?
You know, it's funny, friend. I keep finding these big beings, these scary monsters of all these space babies and undead pirate lords, and everyone keeps threatening me as if I am the problem. He looks back at Reyna. Do I look like a monster to you, Reyna?
No, but he does.
So friend, I'm going to go ahead and do a little reaping right now. A little bit of soothsaying, if you will. I'm going to make a cognitive decision. Leighton starts to point Immortal towards the sky. And like sleight of hand starts trying to count trip up to a spell. And just kind of goes, consider this your death sentence, friend. The clock starts now. I won't take you today. But if I am the Reaper, friend, know that you are the one I want to reap the most. Leighton tries to nonchalant conjure a spell to Atlas to get the fuck out of here.
So, the conjuration will take an hour to teleport back, which you would be, but with your spiritual energy, I will allow you to shift away in simply a minute. Is there anything else that you do here before you would teleport?
I think Leighton would look to Reyna and just kind of tell her, oh, this is not the end, friend. This is just the beginning. Something tells me you and I are going to be talking quite a lot in the future.
I am here for you, Captain. I'm part of your crew. Still have the hat.
He looks on before he gives a nod and a smile and says,
I agree, my friend. But since you will be on your way anyways, 2 things of note. You are welcome here in this new kingdom of Asmodia. If you wish to finish your job.
He points to the spirits in the sky.
And only if you wish to do that. That is a merciful exchange that I can give to you, so that your people, well, or what remains of it, can know no suffering. Trust me, my friend. I know what a prison of being a lost soul is like. It is an eternal torment. And you allowing that mercy to bury the souls, I will happily give that to you. But a second thing, my dear friend, a message to give to the people of Io, to your friends, your family, and your allies.
And at that point, he will close his eyes as you will see his physical form change before you. As you channel the ritual and the spell to teleport back to Atlas, you will see his form enlarge as shadow begins to envelop his body. As the Deep One, Deus, the tormented soul of Levin, infuses this vessel of Lord Demetrius Asmodia II. He will take his final form, the physical form that he will take while he resides here in the Prime Plane. And after the transformation is complete, a shadowy abomination presents itself to you. As he simply states,
"Mortal, I have decided on my name, and give it to your allies and friends, to the people of Io. I shall henceforth be known as Asmodeus, Lord of the Shadow."
and with that, you are able to teleport.
Asmodeus is your name. Is that what I heard, friend?
Continue.
Great. Well, I have a message for you and your friends, if you have any, because I don't know if you're the King of Death. There's not really a lot. I'm sure you don't have a lot of friends. It doesn't matter. I have a message for you too, friend. And the message is, I'll come back. And when I do, you'll have to deal with the King of Death. And you're looking right at him. The immortal king will return. And when he does, he's bringing a lot of friends. A lot more people that like him over you. Leighton then turns his eyes green and casts the spell out.
With that, you teleport back to the city of Atlas. With Asmodeus at the throne of Asmodia, you have witnessed the arrival of the devil race in Io.
Yo!
Oh, God.
Hi, Satan.
And that is the end of today's session of the Misdemeanor. Congratulations on your lore reveal.
Goodness gracious.
Stressful.
Yo, that one can eat my hiney. He sucks.
So yeah,
I couldn't
demons.
tell if you meant like he's hot, he can chomp this.
Oh God.
Hey, love languages.
For chat, for
Just
chat,
needed clarity.
For chat, who's attempting to correct me right now, demons and devils. I've made a clarification in Io that the creatures that come from the Nova Hellscape, those are demons. Devils are from the Shadow Veil. So that is the lore. That is the Io lore. And yeah, I accidentally got it mixed up when I revealed that before. But yes, demons come from the sun, from the Nova Hellscape. Devils come from the Shadowy Veil. Devils in Io are the tormented spirits of shadow that will now inhabit the bodies, the fallen bodies of Asmodia's citizens, each taking different form depending on what they were tormented with. So they're all sort of like this shadowy versions, but this is the birth of devils, ruled by the tormented spirit of Levin, also known by also go on by the name of Deus, who has taken over the prince's body of Demetrius Asmodia, and now refers to himself as Asmodeus, the Lord of the Shadow. And yeah, that's the big lore reveal. Yep. People were freaking out about the ruby-eyed staff, which I was very excited about. That was old Io lore from like the beginning. So
yeah, but a bunch of people like just recently have been watching all the old stuff.
Yeah,
so it makes sense that everyone was like,
holy shit. Yep, exactly. Because yeah, that was there. But everything up to this point has led to this reveal. So this art, by the way, let me make sure I get the artist, because they have done they've done art for me before.
he could chomp.
Was was custom art that was made. Let me get the artist's name. It's the artist that made your art in Joe Fudge's campaign, Dodger.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, wait. I'm also blanking on their name.
Yeah. My name blanks, unfortunately. And that's only because I have a name in my head, but I don't want to like say it and get Yenba. Yenba
yes.
Art made that, and it was, I went to them because we haven't worked together for a while. I was like, can you please make this? And they were like, yes.
They crushed it. It turned out great.
Yeah,
it looks amazing.
That's Io's version of Asmodeus, who is also a prominent devil in D&D lore. So I wanted to make this version of Asmodeus in Io because I really liked Asmodeus as like the Lord of Devils, so I wanted to continue that in Io. And you literally just you witnessed the birth of the devil race in Io.
What happened to the rest of the Asmodia people?
They're dead.
Like
they're all Asmodia is now a dead kingdom.
the rest,
Yikes.
like Adriana's party is dead. Like
everybody died.
Oh no.
oh my
Sad.
Yeah, so for those of you guys who didn't know about when I was in Shadow of Asmodia, I absorbed Adriana, Jules, and Tom Fox's character into my sword, and I can I can use them at any time that I want. And so like when I realized I was in Asmodia, I was like, the only person I can talk to is someone from Asmodia, and so that's why I asked Adriana to join the call and help me with the lore dump. And Adriana, thank you for being here. You were great.
Adriana, thank you so much for stopping in. That was
I had fun. Thanks for calling me.
that was a wonderful reveal. But yeah, so effectively, for those that are asking, the devil race of Io is literally the reanimated corpses of Asmodia's citizens, with the shadow.
So spooky but cool.
With the shadows from the Shadow Veil, aka the tormented souls of the Astari race. Those are devils in Io. They're definitely spooky. They're definitely more haunted. So yep. And that's definitely gonna be a thing in phase 3 as well. So
Aiden's gonna be so messed up.
No.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of more of the same horrible
Used to
traumatic
it
shit.
mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So it's very exciting. Now, so I've been looking forward to this session, honestly, since the beginning of phase 2, because I knew this was a distinct possibility. If the ruby-eyed scepter ever made it to Asmodia, and it did, Smile, and here we are. And so it was literally like, if the Eye of Asmodia failed to start a revolution, or if the ruby-eyed scepter, and if the ruby-eyed scepter arrived into Asmodia, that this was going to happen. And surprise, surprise, here we are. So I'm very pumped and very excited. Did you guys have a good session today?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys enjoy your lore dump?
I was all ready to reunite with Leighton and yell at him, but didn't get the opportunity.
Next time.
Yeah, next time you'll
Put them
have.
all together next time.
Sometimes I do enjoy like sitting back and watching
Oh,
a cool
100%.
story being told, and
Okay,
also
good.
like watching other people suffer for once, like
Good. Well, this was actually a really good time to stop anyways because we've got so much fan art to show. So who's ready? Who's ready for the fan art hour? Good
This
God!
guy.
Yeah, it's all so freaking good. It's all so freaking. There's a lot of fan art. There is. We had a couple of weeks off, and during that time, the fan artists were like, "Nope, I'm still making fan art." Smile. So
90% the honey.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't complain.
Amazing.
it's yeah, it's I love all this fan art. All this fan art is so freaking good. So I'm excited. We're gonna show all of it. Aww, this is wholesome and sad and happy and smiley. Just a lot of emotion. I hope you guys are ready. A lot of emotion. Look at this. Sorry, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna be quiet. You guys talk. I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey guys.
Hello.
And that was our talking.
Yeah.
Is it ready, Brett?
Sorry,
Oh.
my
Hey, I'm
blo-
dead. I don't.
Adriana doesn't get to talk. She's dead.
What were you gonna say?
my blood's been pumping for like the last 30 minutes. I've just been like in a world of like, oh shit, like I could potentially ruin everything right now.
No.
Yo, I thought you were gonna die.
Me too.
I thought you were about to kick. As soon as you were like stepping forward and like throwing some shade and threats, I was like, oh no.
Yo,
Layton's gonna die.
Whenever Layton's on the scene, I always expect a fight to break out. So I had stat blocks on the ready. So
I think
yeah.
Layton loves to talk more than fight because when he fights, he knows that he'll win. So to him, he's just like,
Right.
I think he loves the chase of it more than anything. But I think like given how crazy this guy was, I definitely didn't want to do this by myself. There was no way we were gonna walk away clean.
I will say above board, Asmodeus has the most hit points of any creature I've made in IO so far.
He is Satan.
So
I sold my soul to the devil is what happened basically. That's the long and short of it. All right, cool. Good.
Cool.
Good
Great.
decision.
Good to know.
Love D&D.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
Yeah, love D&D.
Hunter.
D&D is the best. Love D&D. So I am going to do, first of all, I'm going to do a screen share so you guys can see exactly live when real time. Okay. Why haven't I done this yet? We've been doing IO for, good God, like almost a year and a half now, and I have not once been like, screen share.
That's a lot of tabs. Oh my god.
Yep. Oh, that's why I didn't do screen share. You're gonna don't judge. That's all the fan art. All right, let's begin. I've been considering my retirement options. I think I'd like to invest in real estate. Ooh, you can buy ugly houses and give them makeovers. I like this little string that Zahani's
Speaking of friendship bracelet.
Bracelet for my new friends.
Oh my gosh, Zahani's the best. You mean renovate, and I think I'd be good at house flipping. Can I help? If you like. So wholesome.
Yes.
But I think this was made before. No, yeah. No, this was, because you guys haven't actually interacted with each other yet, so I do like this.
Yeah.
Shiver me timbers.
I love that.
Oh my god.
I love that so much.
It's the funniest line ever. That is the best combination of words I've ever seen.
I don't. It's so.
Gosh.
Zahani, hide the paint swatches. Number one, Grandpa. So good. This is some wholesome shit
that's
right
so
here.
Cute.
Very good.
Oh my gosh. I just love these shirts.
I love the Spice Girls shirt so much.
I noticed mold on the ceiling. Go take a look at the roof. Report what you find. Aye, aye. Hmm. So here's all the cat versions of everybody.
That is so cute.
Yep. I like the Nicholas bread loaf over there. That's pretty cool.
Adorable.
Oh, no.
Yo, I love how Wood Gnome's cat just looks. Look at that freaking eye. Oh my god.
Cat. Poor
Woof woof. I'm cat too. I have pointy ears.
Oh.
Please roll a deception check. Here we go. Hey buddy, what you doing? Trying to read. Can you go back to your world? Nope. Why is this my life? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. This really cracked me up.
Amazing.
Oh my
Amazing.
gosh.
I love that.
Freaking meme cat. It's so good. Oh, the
I feel like I missed I was gone for 3 episodes, and there's so much lore here that I missed. This is crazy.
This was very sad. The Tremor petting the Zahani dog. You're back, teacher. I miss you. Sad face.
Oh.
This is so my gosh, heart wrenching. Okay, this cracked me up.
Oh, this was so good.
How it started. I'm so hungry. How it's going. Food in here. So good. So good. We couldn't forget our boy Sterling. So here's the
Sterling.
here's the Sterling cat.
Ooh, with the links.
Here it is. Some good Luna fan art. Amazing.
Am I making
So
tea? Is that
Yeah.
quad tea?
You're tea bending.
This is
Oh,
Leighton with the crew, with the Shadow of Asmodia crew, wearing the pirate hats. Very.
Oh.
Oh man, I
Very
love that.
Oh,
Oh,
Hmm.
that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is when you were trying to unlock the rune stones at the ziggurat.
Oh my god.
This unlocked it at snap.
My embarrassment was immeasurable.
Everyone's just trying to break this.
gosh.
Yeah. This was amazing. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Oh my god.
I love that.
That
I love this one so much. This is my
Precious.
favorite.
ugh, some
That's
wholesome.
really good.
It's so cute.
Some wholesome fucking Zahani shit. God, people love Zahani. Look at this, Chad.
Hands
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Wait, is that
Oh my God.
Ayla's?
That's an
Yeah.
that's an older Alis. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. What could
Just
be?
shout outs to older Alias wearing Leighton's hat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is some good shit.
What does that imply?
See, well, I mean, that's Alis is currently wearing Leighton's hat, right? Because Leighton has
Correct.
Leighton has a magic cloak that apparently has like 20 hats in it. Because
Correct.
every time we
Correct.
see Leighton talk to someone, he's always pulling out a hat. See you
Yeah,
on
That's
the
how he adopts people. He just puts hats on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you on the ship. Okay. Oh, this was also get ready for the tears. Hello there. I'm Zahani. What's your name? It's me, Toby. I told you not to run off. You shouldn't talk to strangers. I'm so sorry. Toby was. I'm so sorry. Toby was bothering you. It's okay. Don't worry, Zahani. Master hasn't forgotten you. God. Some sad fucking shit. Twisted. First piece, I believe, of fan art of Mr. Aleph Malcolm over here. The boy.
Oh,
Yep. Here is Leighton channeling the spirits of Shadow of
Oh my
Asmodia.
God.
That's so cool. I love it.
Surprise! More
Ooh.
Zahani.
Whoa.
no.
Look
That's
at that
cool.
ape. Look at
No,
that
that's
ape.
awesome.
Also some Alis stuff. Let me speak to the captain. The captains aren't here yet. Then go get them. Sorry. So good. So good. All right. Well, that is
Cute
all.
Scrum.
That is our fan art. That is our fan
That
art
was
for
awesome.
the day.
Amazing.
So
Nice.
good. Oh my
Most excellent.
gosh.
Good
I'm gonna
sesh.
go
Good
cry
sesh.
about the hats.
Oh my gosh.
That was such good fan art. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out, for playing, for being a part of that. I really appreciate that.
What?
And
Guys.
we'll be back next Saturday? Question mark.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Depends on
cool.
how in trouble Gerard is.
All
Oh wait,
right.
before we leave, Marvog wants to say bye.
Okay.
Hi.
You said hi.
You gotta say bye,
You
Morvog.
gotta say bye.
Hi.
Okay, well, 2 times the charm.
Yes,
Thank
very
you so
good.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. So what did you guys think of today's session? Good sesh? Good sesh? Oh my gosh. That was really good. That was fun. Good sesh, good sesh. Thank you guys so much for watching. Intense lore, I told you guys. I can't wait to read the spoiler chat later today. Oh, man. Yeah, everyone reacting when they saw what was happening was the fucking best. I was living for that shit, guys. I was living for that, dude. Oh my gosh. All right, well, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate y'all hanging out. If you'd like to support the World of IO, head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/World of IO. Tomorrow, we'll have the MP3 of today's campaign, as well as maps of Asmodia, so you guys can go and check out all of that. I'll also be posting the, we'll see. I may or may not be posting the Asmodeus art. I think so. I think we'll be able to do it. It depends on the arts, but I think we'll be able to do it. So support the Patreon. Thank you to everyone who supports the Patreon. Like I said, it helps me do this for a living. So consider supporting today. Also, big shout out to Twitching Pickle, Lopar Panda, Chaos King 1236, Wiry Traveler, Connor on DVD, Eagle Wolf, Why Not Gemology, Wiggles, Baker Staunch, Alias, Kate Lisa, and Starter Pack. Thank you so much. As do all of our Patreon members. If you would like to go ahead and support through merch, I have a merchandise store, BrettUltimus.com, as you see right there. You can get yourself prints of Lil Rack role-playing as a fighter in print, pin, and shirt form. Any merch that you purchase goes back into the merch fund. We're currently working on new levels of merch, including the Wizard. So go ahead, grab yourself a shirt. It's a great, high-quality shirt. And a great way to support the BrettUltimus streams, the World of IO streams, and get some nice merch along with it. If this is your first time watching a World of IO campaign, welcome. We have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/World of IO. Head on over there, subscribe, and watch all the VODs there. People have been asking me what's the best way to watch VODs of World of IO on Twitch or on YouTube. I say YouTube each and every time. I get ad rev from YouTube, so you don't have to. If you are looking to support the channel but cannot afford to, YouTube is the best place to do it. So yeah, make sure you head on over there. Head on over there to the youtube.com/World of IO YouTube channel and watch everything there. So if you want to watch live, watch on Twitch. If you want to watch VODs, watch on YouTube. They post up every 48 hours is the goal, within 2 days. Yes, make sure you guys do that. Also join our IO community, discord.gg/World of IO. We're currently applying for partnership, so head on over there. Discord partnership, head on over there, and yeah, hang out with the community. They're a fine fellow and fine group of people. All right. That is all for today. I am off tomorrow, but I will be back Monday with a variety stream. Let me see what we got here. Scroll more. Okay, we got some subs to thank. Strong, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 36 months. Gerard, thank you for gifting a sub. Hi, my name is Rune. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 10 months. Dwapook, thank you for the 100 bits. Karen Lineward, thank you for gifting us up. Lopar Panda, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Greatly appreciate that. And Max, thank you for the Prime sub. Manji Pow Pow, thank you for the Tier 1 sub for 6 months. Team Trusty Gem, thank you for the Tier 1 sub for 11 months. Lopar Panda, thank you for the Tier 1 sub for 16 months. Gerard coming in, the Completionist with a Tier 1 sub for 15 months. Thank you so much for that. Mark Oliver 2000, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Rack Pack. Autistic Boss, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. Also welcome to the Rack Pack. Freaky96, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. And welcome to the Rack Pack. All right, guys. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. You're free to go about as you wish. Appreciate you all very much. I'll see you all Monday. I don't know what time. I have to take Masae to the airport, so I don't know when I'm doing that, so it may be a later stream. But more than likely, I've been invited to the VShojo and Friends Minecraft server. So more than likely, I will be over there. So I might be starting a new Minecraft file with them, with those fine folks, because they invited me over to the server, which I thought was very nice of them. So I might take a peek over it there if that server's active as Lil Rack. That should be a lot of fun. So next D&D game will be Wednesday with Goblins of Io. We're approaching the end of Phase 2, ladies and gentlemen. Phase 2's wrapping up at the end of the year. Phase 3 starting soon. So yeah, look for it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.